Anytime now.
Yeah, I just need to make this private. So weird playing GTA without audio. Like, I just see this helicopter spinning, and that's it.
You don't have to play without audio.
Yeah, but fucking, if it's just talking, like fucking, we're gonna be talking
Just,
near a bunch of car
just
crashes in
make,
the
just
back.
turn the audio low.
Alright. Let's see. Privacy, private.
Brew,
Safe.
what the heck?
What the fuck?
What?
Alright, let me make sure this is private. Alright, we're private. So in 3, 2, 1. Yo, what is up, my dudes?
Alright.
This is Cockenball Monday, episode 1.
What's
here
up,
with my...
brothers? Get in the helicopter.
Okay. So, we made Cockenball Monday to talk about Cockenball torch. We're also gonna be playing GTA in the background while I shit. And some topics here.
And that's how you make nobody watch your video. Oh shit, that's another buzzard.
No homo.
I don't want pink
All
hair
right.
on my nose.
Did you turn your audio up a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
Oh
my
shit!
god! I'm gonna put 2 bars. Oh god, dialogue boost is too high. Too damn high! Alright, let me find this topic list. Oh shit. I just shat.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha. So our first topic is music.
Music. Alright.
So basically, just Lil Peep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so basically poopy ass. What do you guys think about music recently?
That was
it's
an
alright.
amazing bar. You should turn that into a song.
You know what I don't like? The new XXL freshman.
New XXL freshman is pretty ass.
Yeah, I
Now,
don't like it.
the other day, me and Brayden were listening to the new McConan and Teddy song. It was pretty lit.
Yes.
Not gonna lie. If you haven't heard that song, check it out. Rolando will put a link in the description, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's way better than
It's called
fucking
Cupid.
All My Friends Are Dead. Oh no, what was the
Oh yeah,
song
that
called?
one. Presidents.
Yeah, Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents, yeah. Let's rant about that song.
I don't like it.
Niggas,
Rhyming the same 4
niggas
words over
really
again.
be out here trying to fucking copy Peep's style with no creativity whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
Fucking framing bread dead in head. All over again. I don't like it.
Yeah, he just... Teddy is lacking creativity recently and just copying Peep's style.
Yeah.
Yeah. He even wore like, wasn't that his jacket? Or it was like similar to his jacket?
It's a
Fucking
similar
music video.
jacket.
Yeah.
There's just the replication of
Teddy's
all
version.
these dead people because of labels are realizing they're popular. So they're just forcing people to make music that's not creative at all. Basically just capitalizing off of a wave.
Like industry plants.
That's exactly. Oh wait, don't get in, don't get in.
Okay. Ah!
Take the helicopter, but call off the cops first.
Okay.
Alright, so.
Lester.
Anyways, yes, the people are replicating, you know, all these artists and labels are forcing them to make music that's just capitalizing off of a wave, and all these artists are getting all these huge numbers and they have no talent whatsoever. Like Billie Eilish, bro, she got like how many views on that Bad Guy video? Or music, like, it's so not worth that much. It's not a good song at all. She probably wrote that in like 5 minutes, or the fucking label wrote it for her, and she's a millionaire, and she doesn't even fucking... God knows how much she made off that video that isn't even worth anything.
I was listening to her album the other day, and well, yeah, it's not good. I don't fucking like it, but
Like, Billie Eilish is just capitalizing off of a wave as well. What? She's not depressed, dude. Oh, boo-hoo, I'm a fucking millionaire. My family spoils me. Like, fuck.
what's the new wave?
Like, what does she have to complain about?
Where there's no toilet paper. I'm gonna make that an album name. When there's no toilet paper.
Also, Jumex. I'm kind of mad because McConan was with Jumex in the studio, and Jumex is somebody that basically just completely copied Peep's style. He's definitely an industry plant, and McConan, somebody who was like best friends with Lil Peep, is contributing to it.
His music isn't even good. Jumex's.
Like, he's just... I don't get how you can contribute to the replication of your dead best friend. It's kind of dumb to me.
I watched one of his
It's
music
whatever.
videos, and it was him in a fucking straitjacket yelling at the camera. I'm like, yo, my guy.
Yeah, he has this song called Loner that's exactly a Lil Peep song. Basically just fucking replicated Lil Peep's style entirely. Basically, Jumex just replicates a bunch of fucking people's styles. And there's all these artists just fucking doing that, and it's annoying. There's like not much creativity at all anymore. All the creativity is in the underground, like SoundCloud stuff, like Vabo and Shinigami, and they don't get the numbers that all these fucking millionaires have, dude.
Don't get the
Bro, like, you got Billie Eilish that writes a song in 5 minutes about shit she doesn't even go through, that gets millions of dollars for it, and then there's all these people in the underground SoundCloud community that literally put their life and blood into these songs, and they've been through this shit, and it's actually good music, and they don't get any recognition for it whatsoever.
Because they're not with the industry. Most of them are solo.
Yeah. Shinigami has no label. Fucking Vabo has no label.
Does Lotus have a label?
I don't think Lotus has a label. I think he might have his own label.
Holy
I think
shit.
the Boyfriends might be a label in general. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it that much. Also, XXL Freshman, Dookie. It was so dookie that Juice WRLD turned it down. He said, no, don't include me in this dookie.
You know, last year I could appreciate it because I knew some of the names. Same thing with 2017, but this fucking... I knew 2 people, bruh. And that was Corday and fucking Blueface, and Blueface
Comethazine, no.
Comethazine, yeah. I like that he shoots another people's
Blueface is fucking terrible. Blueface is actually garbage. Like, he just started talking one day, but he put a mic next to him and then recorded him talking. Like, it's garbage.
You could ask Blueface for like a feature, and he'd be like, "Alright, babe, I already sent my fucking verse." He's just so fucking off the beat, dude. Like, it makes me
He's
cringe,
like
bro.
offbeat. His lyrics are terrible. He has no enthusiasm in his songs. It's like he doesn't even believe in what he's doing.
I think he admitted to rinsing and reusing the same formula for all his songs because it was easy. Like,
Bruh. And this dude makes a shit ton of money, too.
Well,
Also, pop music. Like, what the fuck is pop music, dude? All these fucking... These pop artists, you turn on the radio, and I'm like, I can't even listen to this because they're so uncreative. It sounds so washed out. It looks like they just looked into a dictionary and fucking writ some shit down.
well, a lot of people are successful because a lot of people started hating them at first. Like the Catch Me Outside girl, she's not good. Her music is garbage. I listened to 2
Yeah,
songs and I
that's
fucking turned
true.
it down.
Yeah.
But since everyone hated her, she got more recognition and more people started fucking.
Then
pushing
Trippie
her
Redd
up.
made a song with her. Fucking ass. Lil Yachty made a song with her.
Fucking
So,
not good.
Yes, another top range, dude.
ETR1, let's go.
Are you getting on GTA, Brayden?
yeah, I just loaded in.
That's what
I
I'm
may or may
talking
not have given Jose a picture of Javier.
about. All right.
Jose
That's
just
tonight.
sends it in the group chat.
One
So
topic
that's
on here is fucking
music.
6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
Why?
He's getting out in
Huh.
6 months, bro.
6
Crazy.
months? When is that? Like January? No, later than that, right?
February, March,
March?
somewhere around there. But she was supposed to get life, bro. I'm like, bro.
Bruh.
And he
Dude
read it on
snitched
Lil
on
Peep
something.
too, yeah.
You read it on 21 Savage? No, I'm saying.
Hey, we all ever notice that 21 sounds kind of British? Dude, the stream was
I don't.
public for like 3
6ix9ine,
seconds.
his music is fucking ass.
Well,
I
it's like
mean,
what
you gotta
was
give
said.
him credit though, because unlike Blueface, he at least fucking believes in what he's doing. I think he puts effort into. I mean, it's not easy to scream like that.
It's really not.
You know who else is an
I mean,
ass
the
rapper?
music videos are pretty lit too, bro. He runs around with a machine gun next to a supercar, like, yeah.
And Blueface like fucking flexes money.
Lil
You know who else is ass? Lil Xan.
Xan is ass.
Yeah.
He's fucking garbage, dude.
I remember
He
when
does not
fucking-
believe in what he's doing. He's like, I don't know, bro. He says he doesn't do Xans anymore, but he fucking sure looks like it to me. Dude can like permanently fucked up on that shit. Remember when he fucking had to go to the hospital because he got sick, and he said he got sick from hot Cheetos? Really, dude?
Remember when the entire internet hated him for calling Tupac boring?
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. Wait, I think this fucking vehicle has a bomb on it.
Probably.
At
Oh,
that
no, it
point, you
doesn't.
just really don't believe in
No
what you're
clips
doing,
at all.
bro.
Looking at him, he's got, what does that Betrayed video have, like 16 million views now, I think?
Yeah.
That's a shit ton of views, man.
Is
Like, Shinigami's most viewed video, I think, or song, is like 2 million on YouTube. Probably like double that on SoundCloud. And it's just like, bruh. It's gotta be so hard for all these underground artists. That's why I'm an underground supporter before everything, and I listen to underground because it's actually good shit.
But if underground was fucking more supported by labels and shit, it would become the new wave. Just all this fucking
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's you also gotta have a. If you have a good label, it's not a big deal. Like Eden, that guy I showed you the other day, he has his own label, and he makes 100% his own shit. Like he's got millions of views, and that's just the label part. The label knows how to promote it, and they don't do anything else. They promote his music, and he makes his shit. And then it works out perfectly. He gets the views he deserves, he makes the music he wants to make, and yeah.
Yeah,
If
basically.
you have a good label, it works out. But most of these labels, like I don't know. I hear Columbia's not that bad, because Columbia's not the who alters the music, by the way, of Lil Peep after his passing. That's First Access Entertainment.
Yeah.
Columbia has nothing to do with that. Columbia's
gonna
actually
be like
decent.
some Lil Peep stands.
You know, I like Lil Peep
Alright.
music a lot, but I fucking hate the Lil Peep community.
The Lil Peep community is
It is
toxic. It's absolutely terrible, bro.
Yeah.
There's
That's
I
why
hate
don't
it because
bother
they do
with
exactly what Lil Peep wouldn't want them to do. They do all
Exactly.
these fucking drugs and
hate
shit
on
and hop on this
fans.
bandwagon and like, bro. I don't get how you can hate on someone for being a new fan. Like, bro, are you that like selfish that you want the music all to yourself?
Yeah, that's what gets me fucking triggered when I go on a fucking random Lil Peep song. It'll be like new, or it'll be like something that you wouldn't see when you just search up Lil Peep, and people will say, "Search fans will find this for you." I'm like, bruh.
Exactly.
It's dumb.
And
Also,
what is the definition of a
fuck
fake
the
fan?
people that are hating. Like, a bunch of people are fucking hating on Peep's mom. Hell nah, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck that, dude.
She's trying
That's
her fucking
bullshit.
hardest.
Dude, she
hasn't done
lost a
anything
fucking
wrong.
son. She always supported his musical career. You could tell, like, they were always fucking together talking, even on Lil Peep's lives. His mom joined his live streams sometimes. Like, she jump-started his fucking career by buying him an $800 mic and a MacBook. And he just fucking started making music. And now she's fucking... I do have tremendous respect for her because she doesn't give a shit what anybody says. She ignores all the hate. And she knows there's definitely more people asking for the music than not asking for it. And that's another thing. I see hella people saying like it's not right to release their music after their death, but Lil Peep is different circumstances. I mean, he had so much planned that he was gonna release that he specifically said he wanted released. If he wanted that out, they should put it out. And that's what his mom is doing. People are giving her shit for it.
They're giving her shit because they want it like right now. They don't want to wait.
Yeah.
They want everything right now.
Which, in my opinion, I'm fine with waiting. That means
Yeah.
I'm fine
you know,
with waiting, dude.
to get better songs every time.
Exactly.
Another thing is leaking. There's, well, not just that, just unreleased music in general. People are fucking scamming all over like Reddit and shit for unreleased fucking Pete music, and they're trying to leak shit for clout. And if you leak something, that can completely fuck up future official releases because it fucks up the label's to-do list because now they have to deal with getting leaks taken down and stuff. Like, if another thing leaks from Diamonds, the Peep and McConan album, it might not even come out if too many things leak.
Yeah. I hate how people call people who find Peep's music after he died fake fans, bro.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Yeah. If I'm being completely honest, I found Peep after he died. Because I didn't know who he was beforehand.
You're
and
welcome.
People be like, "Oh, you're a fake fan," and I'm like, bruh.
Bruh.
You can
They'll
still
probably
enjoy
listen
A
to
fake
it.
fan is someone that
You.
doesn't give a shit. Well, a fake fan is someone that hops on a bandwagon. If you found his music after he died, that doesn't mean you're a bandwagon.
Exactly.
Now, a fake fan is someone that says, "Oh, I love Lil Peep," and they like just listen to Falling Down and save that shit one time, and they never listen to anything else. Like they just hopped on the fucking known shit.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Hold up, Brayden, can you join my organization? We're about to sell my vehicles.
Alright.
I'm gonna go get a water real quick.
Alright.
But alright, I'll invite you to my organization. There we go. Waka waka.
The Ellie isn't good for wheeling, is it? I cannot
The
get
what?
a wheelie down. The Ellie. Can't get a wheelie down.
It's possible.
Bing bong.
It's hard to learn though. Every car is different.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna invite you guys to the warehouse so you can help me sell this. All right, what's other topics for Londo?
Let's see this list. So what's your guys' opinion on the ASAP Rocky situation?
A$AP Rocky situation? That's retarded.
Those
I
guys
hate that
in
they
the video
fucking...
that he posted and everything, they were chasing him, or not chasing him around, they were following him around. Supposedly fans.
Yeah, he was fucking innocent, and they locked him up for a month. He got out yesterday, though, right?
Yeah.
But they want him to serve
Good.
6 months.
I've always liked
Yeah,
fucking
I
A$AP
don't
Rocky.
know what really happened. Somebody want to fill me in?
So basically,
Basically, he was in... Go on, Rolando. You probably know it better than I do.
he went to Sweden, and there was these people chasing him around that supposedly were fans. But they were like harassing him, so he had to do something about it. So when he did, they blamed it on him. And he was arrested
What
in
did he
Sweden
do?
for a month.
He beat the shit out of them.
Good. He deserved it.
In self-defense, basically.
Yeah.
He felt threatened. That's completely legal to defend yourself when you feel threatened.
Yeah.
People are saying it's a race thing.
I don't know. I think it's just Sweden fucking wanting attention.
Yeah. What else we got here?
Bruh. Here we go. I think what they shouldn't have fucking locked him up for a month for that. I don't think they should have locked him up at all, bro. That's
Yeah, they should've
disgusting
let
that they locked him up for a month. Nah, bro. That's
Just
dumb.
self-defense.
And he's in a foreign country, bro. That shit's scary.
Yeah.
Like, we were in the dark for a whole month, basically. We had no idea. Trump got involved. Everyone got involved. I saw Post Malone talking about it.
Yeah. Alright, I got about 4 more topics to you.
Apparently, fucking Kanye West is the one that got Trump involved. Because Kanye West is friends with A$AP Rocky, and Kanye West contacted Trump to help get A$AP Rocky out. I've always kind of liked A$AP Rocky. I was looking into it, and he has this song called Level. It's really old. It's produced by Clams Casino. And when Peep was in London, he made... Clams Casino sent him a beat for the same one he made for A$AP Rocky. It's the very same beat, and he used the beat to make Daggers with Bexy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which I really want that song to come out too. I want that more
Yeah,
than
that song's awesome.
Coke Nails. You customizing your car, Rolando?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
the
I
hell?
accidentally exited the the mission. I hope I didn't lose my cars. Okay, I didn't. My bad.
It's all good. Rolando, you should just change one thing and then leave it like that. 'Cause we're just selling it.
Yeah, don't change everything on the car. Because it's not like we get to keep these. We're driving them to one place.
Yeah.
All right, next topic.
Next topic we have is the Area 51 raid.
Area 51 raid.
We gave them
So,
too much time. That's all I gotta say on that.
You know they deleted the page, like the official page for the raid.
I don't doubt them. I don't fucking blame them. I mean,
I don't think anyone is gonna get hurt, and I don't think very many people are gonna go.
yeah.
Wait, did I just... Okay.
No, you good.
And the reason I don't think very many people are gonna go is not because, like... I mean, people are crazy. This is America. There's a shit ton of people on board. But the thing is, September 20th is so far away, and the Area 51 raid is mainly a meme. Anyone that's going is gonna go for the memes. Do you know how
Yeah.
hard it is to keep a meme alive for 2 months? Like, if I wouldn't even say the meme is alive right now. I haven't
think
seen
it
Area
is.
51 meme in days. Everyone's gonna forget about that shit. And even if they did go, I don't think anyone is gonna die. I think the government has probably Area 51 has been around for a very long time.
Yeah.
And if they haven't planned for something like this, I don't know what the fuck. This is the most secured area in the world. I'm sure they can secure it without hurting anybody. If anybody can do it, it's the U.S. government.
Yeah.
But then again, maybe they don't give a shit. Maybe they'll fucking unload. See that all the time.
Now, that'd be fucking great. It'd be amazing to see in the news.
I mean, if like a few hundred people came up, I wouldn't say that much people would come up. Probably less.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like a really deep thought about, like, forever about what the fuck is inside Area 51?
Nope.
What if?
Sometimes, yeah.
What if I'm about to go full conspiracy theory mode? What if Area 51 was made to distract us from another secure area, like all the way
I was
across the
thinking about
fucking
that.
globe?
Area 52.
Area 69.
Area from San Andreas.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was
You
called.
like so
Area 420.
Well, like, it's so known now. Like, maybe at one point they had a bunch of important stuff there, but I bet they fucking moved it somewhere else more secure. And they're just using that as like a fucking decoy.
Yeah.
It's been so long, they gotta know. I mean, I don't know.
This government is smart. I'm
Mhm.
sure they got loads of different places. They probably don't got it at one
Oh,
spot.
yeah.
They probably don't even have it as a fucking known spot.
There's probably multiple,
Yeah.
like, bases hidden around the fucking world that are the same size as Area 51 with
Probably
And more
way
secure.
more stuff and, like, way more classified things that are crazy and unexplainable.
So what do you guys think of the new PS5 supposedly fucking coming out next year?
not gonna buy it.
I'm not gonna buy it when it comes out, maybe like a year or two after,
I'm
if
buying
it's
it
that good.
way after.
Mhm.
Way after.
Like, I'm buying
Buy-
my PS4 to like.
I'm
fucking
probably gonna get a
2016.
PC because PS4 or 5, PS5 is basically just gonna be a more expensive PC.
Yeah.
The only exception I'm gonna have is exclusives, and right now it looks like GTA 6 might be an exclusive to the PS5.
Ashley
You know, Rockstar always releases their games. They don't release
Right
their
before.
games at the same time for
Yeah.
PC as console. They usually wait like a year after the release for console. That way they can get their, deals with the company. Like Rockstar had a deal with PlayStation for Red Dead with the exclusive content.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they feel the need to, like, make a new console so early. Like, I think the PS3 came out in 2005, and we had to wait almost 10 years for the next console. And that gave us room for a shit ton of games and lots of great times on those consoles. And now we haven't even barely tapped into all the games that are on PS4. And they're already gonna discontinue games very soon, most likely after the launch of fucking PS5. Plus, like, at what point, like, do you stop upgrading? Like, how much more do we need?
Yeah.
Well, the PS4 is already powerful enough. It's on par with like a $700
Yeah.
PC around there. I don't really see the need to make something more powerful. Like, it handles games good. The only thing I could think
It's
of
like
is,
they're trying to compete with PC, and that's just not what console
gonna
players
happen.
like. That's not what console players are about, dude.
PS5 is
About
gonna be
That's
powered by this
evolving.
computer.
It's about simplicity. The ability to just fucking pick up a controller and buy a console without worrying about upgrading all your hardware and knowing
Yeah.
what's on the inside, like a
That's
PC.
why I've always been a console player.
Exactly.
It's because, we don't come from a rich family. We don't care for fucking upgraded hardware, better graphics cards. shit
That's why I like
that.
the
We
old
don't
days
care.
better, bro. You could buy a 64, a Nintendo 64 from the store. pretty easily and play almost any game that you like at the time. But now it's
Yeah,
like
like a couple years ago, I bought a PS2 for $15. A
Yeah.
PS2 has more games than any other console, I believe.
I
And
think so.
a PS2 was a damn powerful console for its time.
It was
Way ahead of its time, bro. And some of the most
still have
amazing
mine.
games you'll ever see. And
Yeah, I still
kids
have
of
mine
this
as well.
generation, or any generation moving forward, are never going to be able to acknowledge how good the PS2 was and how
Exactly.
great those games are, because they're so caught up in how good the graphics are, because they just, okay, faggot.
I don't think any other console gave me the same experience, the same vibe that the PS2 gave me. At that
Yeah.
time.
I mean, people, I mean, it's kind of like, I guess it's a nostalgic thing, it's a thing growing up, but it's not entirely, because that was still, like, the very beginning for gaming. Like, it's a thing that a lot of people can acknowledge, whether they're a gamer or not, how monumental the PS2 was.
Yeah.
It was very, like, it was like a breaking point for gaming in general.
Yeah.
So many, I had so many games on PS2.
Honestly.
And I could play for hours without getting bored, but now I don't know what it is, if it's just me getting old.
If your PS2 didn't freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know if it's me getting older or these games are getting more boring, but I get more bored from these games now than I used to. On PS2.
It's like they put so much work into the graphics now. Not into the story, not into the characters, and into money. All these game developers are fucking just selling out and doing microtransaction and microtransaction. Activision, for example. And EA, mostly. Yeah. Basically, they're fucking selling out and putting all this work into microtransactions, just trying to make as much money as possible and support the community barely. Like, they're barely doing anything to support the community. That's why the Call of Duty for the past, like, 7 years has been garbage.
I mean, don't get me
Black
wrong.
Ops 3 was an exception. That was a good game.
Yeah, but the
That
story
was-
was shit. Black Ops 3 story
Yeah.
The
was
campaign
ass.
was shit, but they made up for it in every aspect. That game got support for so long. They supported
I
it forever. They're still supporting it. They're releasing an update to fix some of the zombies maps in that game because there's bugs. I believe by the end of Black Ops 3 there was let me see. There was like 18 maps for zombies, just for zombies players alone. They reported, or they supported zombies players after the game's life cycle. If you were a multiplayer, you got weapons every fucking month until basically up to the release of Black Ops 4.
Speaking of Black Ops 4, fuck that game.
I don't.
Black
like
Ops 4 is entirely a sellout game.
it. And it looks unfinished. It's like they fucking.
It is
Maybe-
very unfinished.
Maybe if they take
That's
another
why they
year on
rushed it out. They rushed it out to, yeah.
Well, they're rushing out all
They
the
rushed
games
it
at
out
this
to
point.
just put all these fucking microtransactions in it. They knew it wasn't done, but they knew they needed their fucking money. They couldn't wait another year. They had to drop that game a year fucking before they should
I
have.
still think that they did it because Red Dead was coming out at the time.
Oh yeah. That
They wanted to try to
Red
beat
Dead is
that.
a huge fucking competition. Red Dead was expected.
I
for,
am
what, how long was it in development? Like 10 years?
like 8.
Yeah, I think it was 8.
The multiplayer was a huge letdown in that game.
Yeah.
The story is
fucking-
flawless though.
Oh yeah.
The story is
Yeah, the
great.
story
Because they
is-
took so much time
And
on
this-
it. Like if they had spent that much time on a Call of Duty campaign, it might have been good. But fucking.
Well, Call
They
of Duty
spent about 6 years just for the story.
Mhm.
And they spent the last 2 years of its development on online, which was complete dog shit.
Oh. Online was unfinished as well.
It feels like, I don't know. Fuck, who is this cunt shooting at me?
I don't know, but he killed me too.
Oh my god. If, like, Red Dead Online, in the second game, of course I'm talking about, it just felt like there was nothing to do, but they didn't want it to be a sandbox game like Red Dead 1. It felt like they were trying to make it something else and just failed.
The first Red Dead
Red Dead
Online
1, they didn't put any fucking time into the online because they were just like, hey, you guys want to play, you want to fuck around in multiplayer, go ahead. It's a sandbox, do whatever you want. And it worked for exactly how it was intended. It worked exactly how it was intended.
Yeah.
And Red Dead Online, in the second game, that they intended it for something that it wasn't.
Yeah.
And GTA 4 is the same way. Now,
Exactly.
GTA 5 Online is interesting. Because you can tell they wanted to take it somewhere huge. And it is. By the way, the casino update, it put the game at its most players since 2013 at launch.
Holy shit.
I don't doubt it. It's a fucking great update.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Rockstar supports their games insane.
For so long.
Rockstar makes the best games.
They do. And they really do support them. And
Exactly.
we're going on 6 years in this game of full fleshed out updates all the time. There's so much content, it's ridiculous. There's hundreds of weapons, probably thousands of vehicles. I'd go out on a limb and say there's at least 1,000 vehicles in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
There's so many cars. Like, any car person, if you don't play this game, you're insane. Because any car you'd want
is
in this game.
And they're still being
added.
added.
And if it's not, it's coming.
Yeah.
You can tell, like, the most requested vehicles, they're still adding in. It's like they're kind of releasing the last vehicles people want before they say goodbye to this game. But they're supporting the hell out of it. And they're trying to give people everything they want by supporting it before it goes away. And they've given everyone what they wanted, basically.
Yeah, they're doing it amazing.
I see people complaining about, I want a naval DLC. How the hell would that work, man?
Yeah.
Like, this isn't really a boat game. Like, if
and the game is
the work they'd have to do, it's just not worth it, because the update would be dead in days. The casino update has changed content for the future of the whole game. It's going to be different now for the rest of the time. A naval DLC isn't going to do anything. You change the color of your boat, drive your boat around for a few minutes, and get bored of it. What else would a naval DLC have? I mean, I saw some cool theories, or like, not theories, concepts about owning an aircraft carrier. And that would be cool, but I don't understand how that would work. It would be crazy. I think it would be cool, of course, but like, they already have one in the game. Instead of, like, God knows how much that would cost, dude, to own an aircraft carrier. And I mean, if you think about it, the grind for this game, back in the day, if they released cars at this price, I'd say absolutely not. But now, there's so many ways to make money. There's so many ways to make money. You can make heists, MC businesses, VIP work, import-export missions, actual jobs, races, death matches, last team standings.
And they don't always have to be a grind. You can just, there are some
Play.
fun missions to play.
Yeah, like when we were doing races like a month ago. We got hella money out of it.
Fun.
Yeah, and we were having fun.
Yeah, and like most of the regular cars, like the ordinary things that your average player would want, aren't that expensive. The other things are like top notch, like war fucking equipment.
Yeah.
And you know, you have to grind to get up to the top, the best of the best equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a trade-off there. The thing that contradicts that is you can buy shark cards. I don't have a problem with the prices of the vehicles that are in the game, but I do have a problem with the fact that you can pay to win. I think that's dumb. Any game that's pay to win is dumb, but it's not
Biggest problem is
insane in this game. Yeah.
$10, you can get a huge boost that nobody else, no like OG player would be able to get.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like fuck, I don't know where I'm going with this. I just completely, my brain failed.
Brain has stopped.
Yeah, it's just like anything you have to grind for in this game is well deserved for the grind. And there's just so many different ways to make money, it's not even a problem.
And there's also the huge span of money glitches.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really understand. That's the workaround for the pay to win. If you have a problem with pay to win, do a money glitch. Then you can't complain at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the pay to win is redeemed, because I don't get how some people can be against money glitches in this game, because the pay to win is really just taking advantage of your fan base and milking their wallets. If you are against money glitches, that means you support the pay to win.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, if you have the money to spend on pay to win, then go ahead, but like...
It's
shit.
not
A lot
worth
of
it.
people don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the people who play this
You
game just
can-
want to have a good time.
8 million, you can make that in a week for just grinding a couple hours a day on this game.
Do you know what that one guy's name that makes like 6 million a day legit?
His name is The Professional.
See, anybody can do that. He's not like special. He's just got a will to actually do it.
And to work.
Anybody
Yeah.
can pick up a controller and do it.
Just that most people don't want to, and that's why they pay.
Exactly. Hey.
Oh shit.
People complain like, oh, I already spent this much money for the game, I should be able to get this stuff already. No, you paid that money for the single player, and it came with online for free.
Yeah,
Okay?
which
That's
I
what
didn't know.
well, I want to say that's what every game should, like, is, but no, that's what every game should be, and some games
Yeah.
are not. Like Black Ops and Call of Duty. Those are basically online games. Those are not single player games. Rockstar usually put the single player first, and then they support the online afterwards.
Which I support. I like single player games, if I'm being honest. Like more.
Single player games are amazing.
Yeah.
There's
I mean,
only a
Yeah.
few multiplayer games that I enjoy more than like single player games.
I don't think I've played a good single player game since Red Dead. And that was like fucking
Oh, you haven't really finished Skyrim, to be honest.
yeah.
That's probably one of the greatest single player games of all time.
Well, it actually taps into the
Well,
next topic.
this kind of generation of games is more focused on online. So there's not
Yeah.
as many good single player games. You go back to PS3, PS2, you're gonna find some of the best single player games in your entire life. GTA 4, if you ever
That
find the
was
time to
amazing.
do that, play the single player in that game. It's
Play
so
everything
good.
in that
War,
game.
God of War,
Play the entire game.
Y'all remember
Bully
Bully?
is amazing.
That was a good game.
I never actually
Well,
played
you
it,
can
but I
get
really
GTA
wanted to.
4 on PC, probably very cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why
Play,
you haven't.
get it and play the single player.
I think Alfredo got 5 and 4 for like $15 on like a bundle.
God damn.
It's awesome.
Also, GTA 4 has 2 single player expansion packs.
Exactly. They
with
all add
great
a
story
bunch of
modes.
shit. And they even like intertwine. That's like my favorite part, is that they intertwine. Bray
Yeah,
Bray
they're all in the
West,
same universe.
fucking serious.
Like, GTA 4 starts, you play the single player in that game, and there's this one bank mission where you rob a bank, and there's there's like some drama that goes around, and one of the hostages in the game ends up being playable later. In the first no, that's a lie. The second expansion, you play as that guy, and it picks up right as he's leaving the bank.
Yeah. You like
And also some other people you work with in the first single player, you play as them. The first expansion is a biker club. It's called The Lost and the Damned, and
which they are present in this game.
yes, you killed the guy you played as in that game. In this game,
What's his name? Johnny. He was
Johnny Klebitz.
Yeah.
And then in the second DLC, guess what? It's the Ballad of Gay Tony. We all know Gay Tony.
Yep. Brian knows him especially well.
You guys already basically tapped into the other topic I had, which was fucking games we used to play.
Yeah, games we used to play. So what video game got you guys into video games?
San Andreas.
Skyrim.
See, I didn't have a PS2 personally growing up, but my uncle had a PS2, and I would go to his house almost like every day just to play San Andreas for hours. And that's what got me in a lot into games. Oh, and
I
the
think
Nintendo 64.
I think the first game that I ever played was the first God of War.
Yeah.
I think that was the first ever game I played when I was like, I wasn't even in school yet, and it was the first ever game I played. Whoa.
The first game that got me into gaming, I had barely played any of this. I had played like a few Mario games, and I wasn't super into gaming at the time, but I played on PS2, I started playing Burnout 3, and that's one of the most legendary racing games ever. Burnout is an amazing franchise, and Burnout 3, being at such a young age, had an amazing soundtrack, and it affected a lot of my musical taste today. A lot of like Fall Out Boy and emo music on that game. It was an amazing soundtrack and an amazing game, and ever since I played that game, I got so into video games. I invested a lot of time into that game. Bunch of cool cars. It's super fun.
Yeah.
A lot of nostalgia for that game. From there, I played games like also GTA. Another game called Ultimate Spider-Man, which was an amazing game.
I love that game.
That game was super cool.
I had a Wii, and I would just rent games from Redbox, bro. Sometimes they weren't even good games. I just wanted them. I had it because fucking, my dad's coworker gave it to him, and he just gave it to me, and I had it for years. The Wii entertained me until I was like 10.
I think in first grade, that's when I got my first ever console. My mom came home with the PS3, and it had all the the PlayStation Move stuff with it, Little Big Planet.
I got my first console when I was in preschool. I got a PS2.
My first console was my first I'd play games on other people's consoles like for hours, but my first official console that I could call mine was when I was 8. That was a PS3.
Hey, it's a Lil Peep Sans.
Oh my God.
I never had a PS3 until 2014.
Yeah.
I never owned one. I was on PS2 for like 11 years of my life. And I moved to PS3 finally eventually because I could afford it, and I wanted to play GTA 4 so bad. At the time I had a PS3, like GTA 5 was popping, I was still catching up. I'm like, bro, I need to play GTA 4. And I didn't play GTA 5 until I had completely beat GTA 4 and beat all the expansions and played multiplayer and earned all the trophies on that. Only then
That's where
I
I
moved
went
on to
wrong.
GTA 5.
Was when GTA 5 came out. I think it was like a month after it came out. That's when I stopped playing GTA 4 and then moved on to GTA 5. And that was like my biggest regret.
I
'Cause
remember
then,
playing GTA 4 like twice with you when you didn't have a mic.
yeah, those are amazing times. Not gonna lie.
They were.
Holy shit, we're barely half an hour in.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Guess we'll have to make it up as we go.
Yeah.
Fine with that.
Yeah. I remember the day I got my PS4. I wasn't expecting to get it that day because it was like 2 days before Black Friday, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna wait. But my uncle had an old iPhone 6, which was worth a lot at the time, and I surprisingly gave me enough money, I traded it in for a PS4. It wasn't new, it was used, which is why I think it died so quick. It died in
Oh,
November
I
last year.
forgot.
Yeah.
I
But
have a
was so
used
hyped.
PS4, but it was only turned on like once.
I think mine is also
Like the
used.
person that was on it had never made an account even.
I remember playing on some other guy's account because I couldn't get mine for a while.
Dr. Pat in the crotch.
Yeah, shout out to that guy.
Because he had the fucking,
so
he had
fun.
the, yeah, he had the season pass on Black Ops.
Kylan, come check this guy out. Ow!
Yeah, I didn't have my own account till like fucking a year after I got my PS3. I just always play on my uncle's account.
My name is I didn't actually. I kind of made up this name, but it was obviously off of my uncles and their friends because they were in the one of the old gangs in Reno. It's kind of funny to say, but what just happened to you? It was the Reno's original Terror Kids. So I saw all their gamer tags, had all the terror in it, so I decided to make my own.
Epic.
I think my first
When I
name
was
ever was on
very,
Roblox.
very, very young, I was on my friend's Xbox, and he wanted me to make my own account for when I was over there. And I don't know what I was thinking. I just kind of mixed my name and Monster and made Keister.
Oh
And you
shit!
still have it to this day.
I had no idea. Yep, it just kind of stuck. Nothing else really worked for me. After I had had that for so long, everyone called me Keister. And that's another thing. My name, I don't know why it's so hard for people. I've heard Keister, Taster, fucking Oyster, Oyster, fucking Oyster.
Fucking oyster.
So that's a thing.
What are the best muscle cars in the game, Kylan? Like I should 100% have.
The Vamos. And I don't know Miss, but I know it's really good. And I'm thinking I should buy one.
What about the Tulip? It was.
Tulip is a beast. I do own one of those.
How early was it that you guys discovered YouTube and started fucking watching niggas on here?
Very late when I started watching YouTube on my own time. I'd only watched a few YouTube videos by myself before like 2012. 2012 I started not really getting into YouTube. I had YouTube and I was on it a lot, but I would only listen to music.
Wait,
Because
Kylan, when did GTA 4 come out?
2008.
I remember my first ever YouTube video was like, I think 2 or 3 years after GTA 4 came out, and I was watching GTA 4 videos on there.
I think my first
Yeah.
YouTube videos, or like first couple of YouTube videos, but at the time, when I was really young, I was obsessed with fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. And there was this game, this Sonic game, and this guy would do mods on it. I think his name is Kobanermani or something like that, I don't know. But I watched him for hours a day, and I think that's what got me into a lot of gaming channels.
Probably when I first discovered, like, when I first started watching YouTube and getting into it, it was probably 2013. And one of the first channels to get me into gaming is Vanossgaming.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the reason for that is he was always on GTA. at the same time I started getting into YouTube. 2013, that's when GTA 5 came out. And I had always watched him because I couldn't even get a PS3 or a PS4 at the time. So I just watched him play GTA 5 and GTA 4.
That's
and I
mainly
was
the reason
always
why I
into that.
watched YouTube. Why I watched and watch it now.
Yeah, I just watch shit that I
own.
can't have. Yeah.
Like VR games, like fucking.
Yeah.
My PC, I don't even think it could handle VR. VR would probably rape my PC. But, you know, it's fun to see what could be. Or what you could have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did
I
you guys
hate
hear about
people
the
that don't
Valve
under.
Index?
What is that?
Shit.
It's a new I think Swagger has it. Swagger Souls. Yeah, it's a controller that can sense each of your fingers.
That's kind of weird.
So when you put pressure on it, put pressure on a spot, it senses which finger that is, so that you can actually use individual fingers in the VR games
That's
instead
gotta
of
be
just
expensive.
being able to grab your hand.
I hate people that don't understand the gaming, like the YouTube gaming. They're like, if you like it so much, why don't you just play the game? It's so
Yeah.
idiotic.
Oh my.
Half the reason people watch YouTube gaming is to watch the content that they make, because it's usually original content, and you know every gaming YouTuber has a different personality and
Yeah.
brings different mood to the video that they have. And most
And then
people,
there's-
half the reason they watch that is for that personality.
Yeah.
And then the other half is could be games they don't have, or games they just want to see other opinions on. They just want to see the game from other people's perspectives.
Yeah. And then info, guides, and stuff like that are also.
And it's funny.
Mhm.
At least most
And
of them are
there's-
funny. Some of them are educational too. That's another thing.
Yeah. And then there's shit YouTubers post like
Yeah,
fake content.
Mr.
Fernando,
Bosch for the win.
Mr.
I
Boss for
literally
the
had
win.
both of them in my mind when I was about to say this. Oh, this thing feels weird. Ooh, I like it though. It's amazing.
If you're a YouTuber and you can't make your own content, then you suck.
Then you should get off of YouTube.
Those are
Yeah.
the same vloggers who fucking vlog themselves going to the mall, do these challenges, spin the fucking wheel and shit.
Some of those YouTubers are funny, and most,
Others
but most of
try
them are.
way too fucking
I
hard.
hate the people that fake their videos. Like,
Yeah.
it's not just like in every aspect of like every type of YouTube videos. There's usually someone that fakes whatever they're doing.
Kylan, get in.
Like whether it's like getting a fake car or
Scripted.
something, or like getting a game early that doesn't exist, or making some shit up.
Fernando.
Yeah, Fernando, exactly.
Where the hell are you? Oh.
Rockstar probably hates Fernando.
I'm sure they do. Is there anyone that
Doesn't
doesn't
hate
hate
Fernando.
Fernando?
Exactly. Fucking.
I'm gonna buy the tulip after this. Oh, shit. This thing feels weird.
Oh! Alright, what's another topic?
What else you got?
Let me see.
I'm just imagining Milanda's looking at a piece of paper that just says
Looking at a piece of paper with a picture of a lighter.
what?
What?
You know, he's probably not even like making a joke out of that. He's probably is just looking at a picture later. I don't know. Should I get any of these?
I got this idea from the Misfits
Nah.
podcast, just how we met story.
Alright. So, well, obviously me and Brayden are brothers, so that's not much of a story.
Yeah.
And
One
then,
day I just kind of popped out, man. And then
like, what's up, nigga? You've been in there for quite a while. You alright? You look like a baked potato.
I get it, 'cause I'm darker. Oh, what the fuck?
I met everyone
my
in the 7th
God.
grade.
Yeah, this is an interesting story I'm about to tell.
Shut the
So,
fuck up.
it was
Shut the
these
fuck
two
up.
weird
Shut the
kids.
fuck up.
There was these two weird kids that me and my friend Javier that they sat behind me and Javier in our math support class because we're all fucking retarded. And I heard some kid. He's like, "Ow!" And I look back, and he pulled his puke hair out.
Oh, what the
This kid's
hell?
name is Josh. Right?
What the
Elijah?
hell?
Rolando looked so concerned. And I guess, I don't know, I'm not much talking to other people. As you guys can
Same.
probably tell. That's why I don't go in a game chat or anything like that.
How did you
I
start
stick
talking to
with people I
Josh?
know.
I've never heard that story.
You.
Me?
Or no, it was, Javier and Josh made friends pretty fast. And Josh instantly asked, "Do you guys play on PS4 or Xbox? What?" And me and Javier both said PS4, because we had PS4s at the time. And we were gonna do a heist. And since I was the best there, they invited me, because all of them were trash. They invited me, and Josh and Javier were in a party. And then Rolando said, or not Rolando, Josh was gonna invite more people, and he invited Rolando and Fabian. And Josh left about 5 minutes after we started that heist. And me, Rolando, Fabian, and Javier made friends instantly.
Yeah.
That's
We all had the
epic.
same level of autism. Because we were all fucking premature.
So what's like, obviously I met Rolando through Brayden.
Yeah.
What's like the specifics there?
everybody
Because I know
through me.
Rolando knows the specifics. What exactly happened the day I met you?
I had a garbage mic. Remember my mic where I couldn't. It didn't
I
even
do
have a
remember
mute
that
button.
mic.
So
Your mic was
bad.
fucking cutting out.
I think the
He
first
couldn't
thing
say
Kylan-
anything.
Dude, okay, so I knew that, Kylan always liked to mess with people. So that's why I was kind of scared to invite Rolando. I thought Rolando was gonna be a crybaby bitch, right? So one day we were playing GTA, me and Kylan, and so I invited Rolando. And so we all just played GTA. I don't even think you guys added each other that day. I think it was a day, like, a few days later or something.
Yeah.
I don't
But we
think I
just-
added him until like I came back and got into Fortnite.
Yeah. Rolando was an epic Fortnite gamer at the time. Playing dubs every day, cranking
I think
90s
I
and
remember that
season
day
2.
with the GTA. I think I remember running him over with an Avenger on
Oh
Mount
my
Chiliad.
God.
I'm pretty sure we all got on the Avenger and flew up to Mount Chiliad, and a couple of you got out, and I just flew away and came back and ran over.
I think the
somebody
first
with
thing
an umbrella.
Kylan ever said to me was, "Are you girls show Bob and Vagine?"
Oh, that's right. I
I don't
remember
doubt
that. I remember that. That was hella trolling.
I joined the party and Kylan's like, "Are you girls show Bob and Vagine?" I'm like,
I
I think I met
think I was just
Fabian
saying
on...
that in general.
Yeah. So, I think I met Fabian, like, on a break or something. Because I remember, like, Rolando trying to explain to me who Fabian was, and then a week later I finally found out who Fabian was. And he was this kid who had no hair.
he had hair back then, but like not much.
Not much.
Like a shave.
Like, it was enough that it would hoit.
Hoyt.
Hurts. Oh my god. It would hurt if you, like...
Alright, so this is a story that I'm pretty sure both of you don't know about. This is the story about how I met Javier.
Oh my.
Oh my.
So, this was way back in 2017. Like, I had never even been in a party with Javier and Brayden at the same time. But Seth was friends with Javier. And Javier was obsessed with Infinite Warfare at this
He
time.
was.
And he didn't have this DLC that me and Seth were playing.
Was it
And-
Beast from Beyond?
No, it was way before that. Beast from Beyond was
Oh, it
like-
was Rave, huh?
No, it was Shaolin Shuffle.
Oh.
And this
Oh my.
was epic. So he joined the party. Javier was hella squeaky at this time. And he started... Javier You'd expect him to be like a shy person, but he like didn't give a fuck at all that I was there.
He's not a shy
He
person. I
almost
watched
called
him
our
like
art teacher
threaten
called
to beat
queer.
some. I've watched him threaten to beat some girl's ass because she was being a dick to Seth. I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, that was
Yeah,
pretty
so
funny.
fucking Javier, this isn't much of a story, but he like joined the party and he was like hella squeaky, and he was like watching us like speed run the Easter egg for Shaolin Shuffle, and we got this katana, and Javier said one of his dreams was to own a katana,
Oh,
and
I
he
remember
seemed
this
kind of
story.
obsessed with me because I told him I had a katana, and he was just in awe. He's like, dude, you have a
Did you see
katana?
Jaw get in the door or get in our car just now?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I thought you meant IRL. He got in your car. I'm like, what the fuck? Javier gets in your car.
Well,
Yeah,
that'd
I'm
be
like,
the
I
same,
have a
like, type
katana,
of-
and he's like, dude, that's one of my dreams to own a katana. You really have a katana?
I'm surprised
just,
it's not
like,
one of his
didn't
family
believe me at all.
heirlooms.
And I never saw Javier after that until a year later, almost, when we all started like playing Fortnite at the same time. Javier just kind of
the
was
one that
there,
got
and
me
he was
into
added.
Fortnite.
He had me added for a very long time.
Yeah,
That's
you're
why
just
I
gonna
never
see
talked to him.
Cheeto Mars on.
Yeah, I'd see Cheeto Mars. I recognized that name. And then he was just there in our group. I'd say our group is, the main group is me, Brayden, Alexis, Fabian, Rolando. And that's,
Yeah.
Alfredo isn't there very often, so like he's
Alfredo
not
isn't there,
really-
but when he is there, it's pretty fucking fun.
it's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
Alfredo,
He's kinda
every time
like-
I get on, he's on single player games.
Alfredo's like a treat. Like you don't, he's not really on often.
What,
but when
because
he
you
is,
wanna, nigga?
I can
don't
kinda
know.
understand where you were going with that, but you fucked it up.
Doesn't even sound like a podcast anymore. It sounds like we're just talking to a person explaining everything. What kind of what it is.
Yeah.
That's kind of what a podcast is.
Like,
One
you
other
just
day,
sat
I
someone
met
down and talked.
Javier.
Yes, I do want to know the day you met Javier.
So, I'm fairly sure it was in 4th or 5th grade. And, no, 3rd grade, actually. I was hanging out with Vanessa. Javier, or Rolando knows her. She
Yeah.
was really chill back then. We'd talk about
And
video
not lesbian.
games. Yeah. She got feminine. Like, really feminine. Like, all into the feminist shit in, I think, 7th grade.
Oh shit.
Elijah Chow was also dating her at the time. Elijah Chow and Vanessa were dating since, like, 1st grade and 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And, I guess Vanessa and Javier were friends, so one day this weird chink Mexican guy just came up to us, and I didn't know who he was at the time, so I was just quiet. I would just talk whenever I felt the need to talk. And
It's like
no,
right now.
the real day I made friends with him. Yeah. The real day I made, that was amazing. The real day I made friends with Javier was I watched him punch his kid off the swing. This,
Oh my
this,
god.
This
What a
little
savage.
boy, he was like 2nd grade. He took Javier's swing while Javier went to go get a drink, and he pulled the kid off and punched him, and Javier got
Holy
suspended that
fuck.
day.
What grade was
Javier is-
Javier in?
3rd.
Oh, okay.
No, Javier's
You
in
guys
like
met a
6th
long
grade,
time
picking
ago.
out his second, like a 2nd grader.
I was like, what was he in 6th grade, bro? I was like, holy fuck, dude, calm down.
But me and my friend Mason were hanging out, and I watched that happen. Me and him just kind of looked at each other, and we're like, we gotta go make friends with that kid. So after he got unsuspended, after he was back, what the fuck is going on with that guy? Sorry, I got distracted. There's just a guy stuck to our car. Yeah, we made friends with him, and he had me on PlayStation 3.
Oh my.
Oh god damn, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
What did he play on PS3?
I'm fairly sure just GTA 5 and Minecraft.
Oh, that sounded like basically us.
Yeah. Dude, our car is fucked up.
It
It's
really
ridiculous.
is. Remember the time way back in the days, like pre-2010, where you could just ask someone to be your friend and they'd be your friend? What
Now
the fuck
it's
ever
just
happened to
really
that?
socially
Now it's
awkward. I cannot
Yeah.
talk to people.
I
I'm
don't
fucking
talk to
horrible.
people if they
everyone's
don't
a
talk to me
fucking
first.
dick.
Yeah,
Everybody
exactly.
is a dick. You'd be like
Dude, there's like
walking by.
no. People are so selfish. They're so fucking twisted up. There's like fake
It's 'cause they're
depressed
fucking
niggas
parents.
everywhere. It is because of their parents, dude. Parents have gone soft.
You
That's
can,
another
you
thing, bro.
never can blame anything on somebody. It's always their parents. The parents is what, like, where they went. Something must have gone wrong when they were fucking raising them.
I will never talk to someone unless they talk to me first. Usually with
Yeah,
this.
that is basically
I-
me now. Even
I
with
used
you
to be
guys.
really fucking. I used to be a really social person, and after middle school, that just fucked up everything. Because everyone was a dick in middle school. Like no one gave a shit about friendship. It was just all about attention and shit. And I was just like, I'm sitting here with no friends. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I only have a few friends IRL, and I don't talk to them very often because everyone is just so fake.
Yeah.
I don't know where we went wrong.
As a society, bro, like it's
Y'all
just
just got out of
fucking-
our car.
I don't know. Somewhere along the lines, parents just went soft and they stopped enforcing shit with their kids, and they
Yeah.
never.
We need more
and-
discipline.
Yeah, and parents are also really bad at explaining shit now.
Yeah.
I'm frankly glad I was
Like-
raised the ways I was raised.
Yeah, same. I'm probably the best mom
Mhm.
that I could ever ask.
My mom, like, she wasn't too hard on me, but she let me know what was good and what was wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm
Like, she didn't hit me or anything like that,
I would
but
hate.
she would discipline me. Well, I know. Okay, the day we were in a party, and I just hear, and then Rolando leaves the party. I was like, oh.
Actually, I still am hit. Let's go.
Well, now me and my mom are like the same size, so we just kind of hit each other for fun.
Javier hit his mom for fun.
And then I hit him.
Oh.
Kylan is Javier's stepdad.
Kylan is
Exactly.
Javier's Gary.
I have no such Gary.
So what shows you guys,
I mean,
or shows or
Jerry.
games you guys are excited for that are coming out?
Witcher.
Yeah,
Oh my.
The Witcher. The show, right, Kylan? I don't think there's another game
Yeah.
coming out anytime soon. Also, Supernatural, the final season. This show has been going on for 10 years.
Oh my.
Actually, over 10 years. 15 years. And the
Shows I'm
final season.
excited for. Well, there's
Weapon
Rick and
of the
Morty.
season
There's
coming out.
Big Mouth. Oh yeah, there's the Lucifer season coming out sometime within the next fucking decade.
Yeah, sometimes. So when?
There's also, you guys aren't gonna know this, but there's Breaking Bad, and then there's a spin-off to Breaking Bad that explains shit that happened in Breaking Bad, and there's another season
I
of that.
still need to get into Breaking Bad.
I think
You
I'm the
should.
only
Still
one
need
in
to
the
finish
group.
Game of
Fucking
Thrones.
Kidding. I have
Oh,
not
yeah.
finished Game of Thrones. I'm like season fucking 5.
Speaking of
I'm
Game of
still
Thrones,
season
there's
1.
there's two spin-off shows coming after Game of Thrones that take place about 200 years before, 300 years before
Isn't that
Game
what
of
the
Thrones.
dragons are just ruling over the land?
Yep, and
That's
that's when the dragons are ruling over the land. It's called I don't know what the show's gonna be called, but it's so epic. There's so many dragons, different colors and everything, and it's gonna be amazing because the dragons are hands down the best part of Game of Thrones, and I just
Yeah.
want to see more
That's
dragons.
probably hands down the best fucking thing of any medieval game. Like Skyrim, dragons are amazing. That's exactly what the game focuses around. The dragons
I've
are
always had an obsession with dragons throughout my
dragons.
entire life.
I've always had an obsession with anything with scales.
Yeah, reptiles are
With
cool.
Scales.
I've just been. I mean, my last name is Dragos, It
Yeah,
sounds
our
like
last name is
dragons. I
fucking
mean,
Mia.
I've always been fascinated with dragons. Lego dragons, Ninjago dragons. I had a bearded dragon.
Yeah.
My last name is fucking lasagna.
I got Game of Thrones. That was great
God.
execution.
My last name is fucking lasagna. It's the best time you could have said that.
Let's just start working. I wanna look for an animator to animate this shit, bruh.
People that are watching this are gonna think he's joking. He's not
No, he's
joking.
literally got the last name lasagna.
That's why I don't use it as fucking when I meet anybody. They're like, "Oh, what's your name?" I just Rolando B.
What's up?
Rolando B emoji.
My name is Rolando Lasagna. Sounds so
My name
funny,
is Bob
dude.
the Tomato.
Yeah, I've just always kind of been interested in dragons. I want to fucking get a snake. Snakes are so cool.
I
like
have had
snakes,
so many snakes and I
but-
fucking love them.
I like snakes, but I personally wouldn't own one. I don't know.
Why
it's probably
not?
just me.
I think he's scared of it.
Oh no!
What do you think the size of our one snake was, Kylan? The one that we could like have on our shoulders and shit. Remember that one?
Yeah,
I remember
I'm not
snake.
sure how big it was.
It was pretty big. Big enough to kill us if we wanted to.
Holy shit.
But
Just
I think it
had-
was...
I know you had a
Uh,
snake named George. Didn't
Yeah, I think it was George. That was the big one. Hey man, it's
you? That's
better
the
than
one
fucking
snake
Jerry.
name I remember.
Fuck it.
I'm good at
Fake
naming shit.
hipster.
My bearded dragon was named Rex. and it fit
Rolando's
him so
fucking-
well.
Rolando's dog was named Batman.
Batman, bruh.
Hey man, I didn't name him. I was the previous owner.
What's
should've
the
changed the
dog's
name.
name now?
I don't know. My mom's boss owned him.
No, I'm talking about your dog.
Okay, see, I didn't name him again. Cause he's fucking 7.
Okay, let's hear it.
Wapo.
Wapo.
Wapo? Sounds like a
You're like
fucking
a-
Mexican
like a
cartel
fucking-
dealer.
Wapo.
I like he like went quiet. He's like Wapo.
I would name my dog.
Sounds like
Shit
he's
Mouth.
about to go sell some fucking cocaine. Guapo.
Holy shit!
Who's
This
you
is
guys'
the sexiest thing I've seen in my
favorite
feed all
artist
day.
right now?
It's Mini Lad with a creeper head.
Like musical artists?
Yeah.
Obviously Lil Peep, that's number one.
Yeah, that's definitely
Um,
number one.
Underground
And
I have a
probably-
lot,
then-
like Shinigami, Vabo's out
Probably
there.
after fucking Lil Peep, it might be NF. If I'm being honest,
I like it.
I listen to so much of his music.
NF, I haven't spent a lot of time listening to. I was listening to a song the other day. It was, I don't know what it's called, but it was with Sasha Sloan or something. It's fairly new. It came out like 2 weeks ago. And that was a pretty good song. NF is a very talented artist.
He definitely is.
I'm more of like, my lyrical rap phase has kind of faded away.
Yeah.
After Eminem, I had this phase where I was just like really heavy into like 90s rap, and then I got into Eminem, which is crazy
Yeah.
lyrical stuff. But at this point, I'm just into more singing because
Yeah.
like the melody behind it.
Yeah.
It
To be
just-
honest, Peep can do it all. Peep's like.
Yeah,
fucking-
Pete can do it all, and that's what's so special about him.
Yeah.
I hate that people call him a rapper because rapping isn't even his
Yeah.
primary like way of making music. Like he
Fucking-
definitely
What was his name before Lil Peep? Wasn't it like Trap Goose or something?
Trap Goose, Trap Goose,
We need a song with Trap Goose and Jazz Butler.
just but
Jazz Butler.
Do you imagine fucking asking your homie to play that Trap Goose song?
That would be amazing.
I mean Peep like very early he started rapping, but he's fucking after like 2015 it was just mainly singing from there. He did a lot of rapping after that, but singing came first. We're about to get blown up by a scramjet.
Yeah, that's the scariest shit of all.
Holy fucking
rammed us.
shit.
Oh my god.
I think after Peep, it's hip hop for me. I've been listening to a lot of pee and butt and poop.
What? Who's your favorite after Pete?
Just any hip hop artist. Tyga, Rich Brian. Rich Brian is really good right now.
I've never listened to any of their songs, if I'm being completely honest.
Oh, you can't watch a Tyga music video without seeing at least 15 asses. I guarantee.
Well, that's why I don't. That's why I don't watch music videos.
But Rich Brian, he's like, they pushed him from a meme to like a full-fledged artist channel, bro. Like, he's like, holy shit. If you've seen his
When
new
I click
album,
on
The Fucking
Rolando's
Sailor.
like
Joji?
profile,
Fuck, that's basically what happened with Joji. He was a
Yeah.
fucking meme. And he turned his meme following into his music following.
Exactly.
He's so lucky it worked out like that. He basically started music with like 1 million followers.
Yeah, Rich Brian started teaching people how to microwave bread. That's literally how he got his following.
That's fucking amazing.
If you search up Rich Brian, I guarantee you one of the first 5 searches will be how to microwave bread. It's like a
That's
5-minute
amazing.
detailed explanation. And... But... You know who else I like? Blueface. No, I'm just playing.
he's either gonna say Mr. Wide or
Mr. Wide.
Mr. Wide.
To be honest, Pitbull isn't very talented.
Well, not anymore, though. He used to talk about eating ass and putting
Saw
his face
cock
in
and he got
between
hard.
ass. Yeah.
He saw cock and he got hard.
One of his
What are
lyrics
you
is
talking
play the
about?
lyric. Play it, Rolando.
Oh
he's talking
shit.
so fast in this one song that it just sounded like he saw cock and he came.
Yeah, you gotta play it, bro. That shit is fucking hilarious.
Where is it?
Tracy Conan bar.
Okay.
Alright, listen.
I saw I came, I conquered, or should I say I saw I conquered, I came.
You're gonna get copyright strike for that.
It's okay, I used
I
some
saw a
theme songs
cock and
from
a
Instance.
game.
Oh!
People was probably watching this like punching the air right now.
Ah shit.
Oh! Oh my god.
I don't know why an hour takes so long when you're fucking talking. But when we're playing and talking about fucking stapling your foreskin back, it's like, holy shit.
What kind of Netflix show would you guys want to like have like star in? What
The
kind?
Flash.
Starring?
Like,
Shut up, Rolando.
If I was
like
in
a new,
Daredevil,
brand new one.
it just made me in the background doing the thumbs up while Daredevil fucking fights crime.
Like,
thought
you
you
mean
would've
like
watched,
what,
like,
like genre, like action or drama? I definitely want to be in an action one.
Yeah, you should cast me as the Flash.
I want to be in one with some cool ass cars, bruh.
Remember Josh? Remember that one video you have on your channel? And it was Josh and Javier racing?
I remember that video.
That video started with
That was a
Malachi
close
saying,
one,
"I love
bruh.
pussy."
Josh almost had him.
That video started with Malachi saying, "I love pussy."
I miss Malachi, bro. Malachi was hella fun.
Yeah. Remember when you called his dad a pedophile?
No, I don't remember that. What are you talking about?
Fucking hey Malachi, look at the
Listen, man.
pedophile.
It was just some old white guy, like, staring into our classroom. I'm like, hey, Malachi, look, it's a pedophile. And he's like, yo, that's my dad. I'm like, oh.
What's your guys'
Yeah.
favorite place to eat right now? 'Cause right now I just want Taco Bell.
I don't eat out very often.
Yeah, I don't go out often.
I go
I'd
out
say
maybe like
in my
Favorite
kitchen,
place?
I got some garlic bread. I think that's my favorite place to eat.
I have some local places that you guys have never heard of.
I don't know, man. Hit me with it.
Zips,
What?
but no
I-
one zips, but no
Oh,
one watching is gonna know what that
I
is.
honestly thought you were
Dips.
lagging.
I'm like, what?
I honestly thought he was
You
lagging.
said
So I
it
said
so
zips.
fast. Dude, the most memorable thing for me is Seth yelling out, "I want to eat dicks!" Because there was
Oh my god.
fucking-
There's a
Classic
hamburger
Seth
restaurant
moment.
here called
Yeah.
Dicks. Don't get me wrong. Like, don't judge the book by its cover, okay? The name is weird.
It's actually
But they
really
got
fucking
some bomb-ass food, dude. Some of the best hamburgers in the world, but...
Dicks. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I'm gonna throw a spoiler on this muscle car.
You think if we ever met, it'd either be us going over there or you coming over here, kylan?
Definitely me coming over there.
I was gonna say, that'd be...
That might happen.
Should we go
My family
higher or
kind of
lower?
wants to go lower. Always lower with the muscle cars.
That's what I was thinking.
I just said my family kind of wants to go lower. I'm like, what?
My family kind of wants to go back up to Nevada, and if I get a chance, I'm probably gonna fucking ditch them because I don't fucking like it. I have to get out of this place. I fucking hate it here in Spokane. I'm getting out of here.
It's low rider. It's... Oh, okay.
I have to
I
get out
just
of my fucking
realized I
parents'
gave
I
out
might-
where I live inside the video. Wonderful.
Well, it's not like they're gonna
Who
fucking
cares?
spend hours tracking your address.
You never know, man. If Brian is watching this video,
You're not wrong. Brian is definitely one to fear.
plus he
not-
goes to
no.
Washington all the time, remember?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
does.
That's scary, bro. Oh
I think
no.
the only states I've been to, like actually visited, not including airports, are probably just here, California.
I've been to California, but when I was like 1 year old. I haven't. The only places I've been out of state in like the past 10 years is Idaho.
Yeah, I think Idaho.
Just
Didn't
like
we have
that
like a
one
swimming
story.
spot up there?
Yeah, we had the dopest swimming spot up here.
I
A big
told
ass
Kylan I
fucking
had
river.
a magic power that I could like
Shit,
find where this
Shut up.
rock was.
Find where the what was?
We would throw fucking rocks under the water, and I don't know. We were very young at this time, so I was fucking
Yeah.
retarded. And
We
we
both
try to
were
find
retarded.
the rock.
I convinced myself that I had powers as well. I'm like, oh shit.
Brayden thought he had this super hearing under the water to be able to find where the rock had landed. And
Yeah,
he just
it was
pull out a
fucking
random ass
hilarious.
rock and say it was the one we threw into the water.
It was amazing.
Me
We
and
both
Brayden both
fucking-
learned how to fucking
Yeah.
swim in that hole. We had
Dude, I
no
can still
idea
do
what we were doing.
backflips, front flips. Grandma just kind of threw us in there. She's like, alright, have fun. I'm
Yeah,
like, "Please."
that's basically what happened. That was fun too. I was
It
tired as
was.
hell. Swimming is a thing. It's like fucking. It's a crazy ass workout, and you don't really feel it while you're doing it because
Exactly,
you're
you
kind of
feel
like
it
cooled off.
afterwards.
Last
Yeah,
year I went
afterwards.
You
swimming, like,
sleep
every
like a
fucking day, bro.
bitch after you swim all day. You sleep so fucking. You sleep so hard. You sleep like a baby after you swim all day. I need to go swimming more often, bro. Probably
Last
honestly
summer,
one
I
of the best
shit you
workouts.
not, I went swimming like over 80 times just because my apartment had that one pool.
You are so lucky. When I go swimming, I don't get out of the pool. I was at my friend's birthday party, and I was in the pool for 13 hours. I'm not even joking.
Holy
Like I
shit!
shit you not, my
You
dad
must have
worked
looked
the
like a
night shift.
goddamn prune.
That was the worst night of my life.
My dad used to
Because,
work a night
um,
shift at his
There
job.
was a
Shit.
bunch of people. So there was no blankets or anything. So I didn't have
Oh,
any
no.
blankets. I was soaking wet. I didn't know that my mom brought me clothes, so I was in soaking wet clothes and just on the couch.
Soaking wet clothes are like the worst feeling ever.